That's me.
Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money.
I didn't have no fucking time to go fucking get my brand new greens. Good thing I still have some green, but hey man, don't even have no time to do that shit. It was fucking hectic as a motherfucker today.
Well, we need to start up the Grams Brigade again. Or...
We're gonna start Grams.
No, I'm just gonna go tomorrow morning. Didn't have time today.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But still got some.
Lord, Lord.
You got some remnants. You got remnants of stuff that fell on the floor or something.
Nah, I don't think Gabe's ever been like that. I highly.
Nah, it's just I got like a couple grams left, but that's just gonna be done by the end of tonight because I don't work tomorrow. So.
Oh, nice.
Off on Friday.
Is there Friday 3-day weekend? It's fucking 4-day weekend.
4-day weekend for you, though. Happy Memorial to all the veterans and people that get their days off Monday.
Yeah, good Lord. Happy Memorial Days every day for you.
I don't know, bro. I have stolen valor, bro, so I don't know nothing about that. I have no idea about that. I'm not a real veteran. I didn't serve at all. But anyways, welcome to RaiderNationLive, everybody. It's Thursday night football with the nation, bro. What's good, everybody?
Best laundry tech.
Best laundry tech. I was the best, bro. I folded the sheets so tight, bro. Man, you don't even know, bro. You have no idea.
They thought you were in the pinta. You creased them so good.
They said, "Is this starch full?" Nah, it's Cali special.
I don't need starch. I use my spit, fool, like that.
Fuck. So
I use my vavas.
Oh man, hell no! I ain't never even know.
Hey, sometimes you gotta get along with.
Yeah, you gotta get it in there. You gotta do it the way you gotta do it. Shout out to everybody, man, that's pulling up, man. Appreciate you guys, man. We're taking a couple days off this week. We're only doing Thursdays and Sundays. We were supposed to have the boy Josh pull up, but I don't know about that guy. He was talking about something about White Power Ranger or something like that. I don't know, but nah. Fucking Josh.
Gotta be Tommy.
Nah. He's gonna be Tommy. He's out there doing his Tommy. Nah, he's gonna pull up Sunday. He just had some personal shit pop up.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, but it's cool though, man.
Fool needs to get some sleep. He needs to get some sleep.
That boy.
I wish I was that young. Remember, man, you could just. You don't need no sleep. Just do all-nighter to get up.
Bro, I don't care, bro. Like, I gotta sleep, bro. Like, you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, such a good little. I'm good, bro. I gotta get my sleep, bro. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. When people say, "Oh, I had all this energy," it was probably cocaine.
A little bit of that, be all right.
I've never had energy like that. Like, bro,
anyways,
I've been like naturally lazy. I'm late. I'm work inclined. Like I got to take a nap.
The lady want to go hit the movies, but that's a waste of money with me, bro. If it's cool and dark, I don't give a shit. I went to go watch John Wick 1 and John Wick 2, and I didn't see it. I had to watch it on TV.
Too comfortable in there, huh?
I knocked out, man. On the credits, I was out.
The credits said John Wick.
The beginning videos, I was out.
That's what happens every fucking time I try to lay down and be like, oh, I'm gonna pick a movie to watch tonight. Yeah. Fucking right. Spend more time looking for a movie, and then right when it starts, I'm like, fucking out. No, this is crazy.
Man, I think it's my old
days.
But yeah, man. Hey, how about fucking Maxx, though? They got fucking $6 million raise today, huh?
Bro, let's talk about that shit. There's so much shit I want to talk right now, bro, but let's get in the chat and we'll get into it. Once again, like we always tell you guys, welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Low. Got Coach Gravy and Renegade Folk 20.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget the like button when you guys pull up. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. I know there's a couple people that'll get a dislike, but it's okay. It's not gonna fuck with the alcoholism. Because we some real motherfuckers. So the algorithm. My bad.
I ain't gonna hear the end of that, huh? I'm not.
But nah, man, just we like if you guys never been here before, man, it's just us, bro. We just bullshit, talk Raider shit. You know what I mean? Gravy gets on my nerves. I make them laugh.
Right now.
It's all fun. It's all fun again. Man, we're gonna get to the chat, man. And like we always tell you guys around these parts, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't, and don't drink and drive. We're gonna get into it. Penny, what's up, bro? Raider Romero's in the building. My opinion was good. Joseph, what's up, bro? Raider Paul, Raiders, let's go. My opinion in this building. My 2 cents. Well, so what up, so? Zilla, Raider Zilla, what's up, bro? Hopefully having a good one. William, hopefully having a good one, bro. Raider Nation for life. Let's go. La Onda don't shine shoes, bro. You talk about it, bro. Raider P, what up, bro? Raider Dolphin, what's up, bro? Hopefully having a good one. Raider P. Yeah, William, RP to Double O. He was a Raider OG. Yeah, I did the thumbnail today, bro, for him. We didn't get a chance to
Jim Otto,
bro. Like, we'll talk a little bit more about him, bro. But like, I watched a few things on him, bro. Like how he shaped the Raiders, how he came in a time when the game was different. Game needed guys like that. You know what I mean? Those guys were like fucking true, like warriors and shit. I'm not saying these guys now aren't. Just a different game. But yeah, he's gonna be missed, man. He left a long legacy of family, you know, friends, people that admired him and shit like that. So I did the thumbnail on him, man. Shout out to you, Otto, bro. I think we can have a conversation about it and with the chat too. Do you guys think he should get his number?
Legacy of family. Yeah, there's never gonna be a 00, bro.
Yeah.
I just think it's I mean, I wouldn't mind, but like I just think that like I don't think they'll do it just because you know how they say Raiders don't fucking retire number.
Oh, hey, we got a feedback a little bit on somebody. Is it Gravy again?
Somebody. No, it's not a feedback. It's like a TV in the background.
Oh, is it Gravy? Yeah, Gravy has the TV up. He likes to watch.
Nah, why always assume it's me, bro? I ain't got no TV up.
Hey, William. Hey, check this out. This is one of the thumbnails that we got. We're gonna be making the shirts. We got a bunch of thumbnails. We're gonna be working it out once we get to 1,000. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Get us to 1,000 so we can start getting these shirts out, and they'll be in the shopping. What is it called? They'll be in our fucking. I don't even know, but I know that we can be afterwards. We get to 1,000 subscribers, we can start selling merchandise. It'll be in our merch. There you go. So, my opinion says I'm lazy as fuck. Movies too much for now. Days $50 for Star Price Kids. Yep. Fear Raider in the building. Dixie Cider. What up, bro? That's a good one.
Dixon Cider.
Dixon Cider. Get it?
Dixon Cider.
Dixon Cider. Shield up. Hey, the Dixon Cider shield up, bro. Remember that. Shield up. Anyways, RP00. That's so stupid. Oilers blew that lead. And are in OT. The Oilers.
Who talking about? Oh, he's talking about hockey.
Oh yeah,
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not much about hockey for him.
Hey, Trump City, what's up, bro? Salute you, man. So no, going back into it. So, yeah. So fucking Jim Otto, him retiring his number, bro. Like, do you really think like? I don't know, bro. I wouldn't mind him getting his fucking number retired, bro. I mean, because it's like
it is. It already is. 00's not a number in a Raider.
Yeah, 00's not. You can't wear that number.
Any number.
So has anybody else in the NFL?
You 0, but not 00.
Okay, but anybody else in the NFL, did they ever wear that? Like any other team, like say Pittsburgh?
Yeah, there was up to a certain point where guys could wear 00. I mean, I'm pretty sure Otto was kind of like the most famous for it, but I mean, it's the 2 O's on the end of his last name too, dog. He was just so famous for it, you know, the 00, the Otto. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, but like I'm pretty sure up into a certain year, and then they basically 00, just basically almost like got retired throughout the whole league. Basically, not retired, but like just out of production. Basically, you can't wear 00 anymore.
So, what do you think of the other Raider great, Lala Zato? I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. That's a good question. I know Lala Zato, but did he box like Muhammad Ali and shit like that? And didn't he do a few things like that? Like, I know some about him. I know he was a big steroid user.
That's the reason why he's not. That's the reason why.
Yeah, and I think that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I think that was kind of.
I mean, there were so many guys back then. It's just I think that he was just so like out in the open about it. You know what I mean? Like they fucking caught him, and like he was just like a real known user. I'm pretty sure there was plenty of guys doing it, and not just him. But it was just like he was just a known user. I think that's the reason.
Because he was basically open to it, or what? I mean, like, well,
he was just.
You could tell.
Like, you're basically like a poster child for it, dog. You know what I mean? And when you're like that for like a certain, like a wrong thing, and a lot of the times they're not gonna, give you the benefit of the doubt when it comes time to, voting on the finalists for the Hall of Fame and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's just they're not gonna give those. They're not gonna give. Basically, the voters are never gonna look at that in a good light.
Yeah. So Raider Pete says right here, I'll never retire numbers because the team would run out of numbers. That's true. Said, but double zero should be hoisted above the Davis Lux box. Sure. That's actually that's dope. I think it should. They should have maybe a section, something for 00, whatever, whatnot, seats, something. He's gonna be remembered through the nation one way or another, bro. So shout out to him and his family, everything that he's done for the Raiders, and we appreciate you, man. Yeah,
I think the Raiders for sure are the best at that, dog. Like with the way that they are with their alumni and all of that shit, like they're gonna make sure that Jim Otto is not forgotten, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. 00 is not forgotten about. So like I that's one thing I will say about the Raiders. I don't give a fuck if the last 20 years have been whatever, like about how other fucking people want to say from other organizations or whatever. Like, other fan bases love to fucking pick on that. The fact that we've kind of been mediocre the last 20 years. We've had some breakout years here and there, but like as far as you know what I mean, they've always been good at that though. Like no matter what, dog. Like it's their fucking alumni is always, backed up. They're always there. You know what I mean? They're fucking. It's like always a big, big time thing when it's that saying is truer than any other thing, dog. Like it's like once a Raider, always a Raider. It's like that's how they hold themselves in that fucking when they actually play there. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy to see, but like I love to see that shit, dog. Like the Raiders fucking that's great. Like the Bolitnikovs, like they're always they're like you see so many guys still part of this team. You know what I mean? Like the fucking like it's just I love to see that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about their own guys.
He would always pull up regardless of whatever. Because I mean, let's look at his career real quick. So Jim Otto. Career. I'm just pulling it up real quick. So he played 210 games. That's what it says. So wait a minute. I thought somebody said that he didn't play. He played for somebody else. He played with Oakland his whole time. He played 60 to 74. He played 14 years in the league as a Raider. Or am I missing something?
Who, Otto?
Yeah.
Drafted by the Raiders. He was
a guy. So this is what he had. He had 12 All-Star games, 15 seasons, straight all league seasons, 15 total games, 308. Football team, as the man sacrifice discipline, you got to have the think of a guy that's playing next to you, try to help him do that sacrifice. That was him, bro. That was his mention right there. So let's see real quick.
He was on a bunch of AFL championship teams. He was on a bunch of, I don't know if they were all pros back then, but all star. He was a good player. I believe he was a center, wasn't he? Did he play center?
Hell yeah.
So listen, check this out. He played all 14 games, all 15 years, bro. 210 games. Like that's Mr. Raider. That's what they call him. Jim Otto personified. This is on what is it right here? It's on the Hall of Fame network website. So right here, Jim Otto.
When you look at Otto, he's like put a patch on his eye. He could be the fucking picture, dog. Like he could literally be the fucking picture of the dude on the Raider fucking emblem, dog. Like that's Otto. He is Mr. Raider, dog. Like that fool, he's just. He was unique in his own way, dog. He stood here for always, never really missed a game. Fucking, it's just that dude was something else. Like, and he's known for a guy to be, revered that much. You know what I mean? For like, and he played center. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there's guys around the league that, but there's nobody like him, dog. Like, he's 00 Jim Otto. You know what I mean? It's just like that shit's. That shit was sad, dog, to see fucking, him passing away. But I mean, everybody has their day, you know what I mean? Everybody has their calling, but you know what I mean? It's just sad when you see any great Raider great like that. Any Raider, period, dog. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. But shout out to him, dog. You know what I mean? He did pretty much, you know what I mean? He fucking lived the Raider way, dog. Like he was one of the pioneers of this shit. You know what I mean? Which that dude was just all blood and guts out there, dog. Like he was willing to put all his body on the line forever. Like that's just crazy. Like the way that they played football back then, dog. And he did that shit. He lived that shit.
Then he have at his house a swimming pool with a Raider emblem inside of it. The title, that's dope. That's dope. Remember that? I remember seeing that. On a show. He was walking and everything. No, he couldn't walk after a while. He couldn't walk for a long time, bro. He couldn't walk now, but it was like 20 years. His knees were jacked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had a hole in his knee.
That'll do that, especially in that era of football. That shit was.
They didn't wear little pads, just shit, all that. They ain't got all that shit. Nothing. Put some dirt on it and go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out Jim Otto.
Yeah, Jim Otto, man. He was,
he was
considered the best center in history of the American Football League.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It was 86, man. That's dope as fuck, bro. Otto needs his shadow profile as the new league logo like Jerry West on the NBA logo. That would be dope. I don't think the
NFL thing is that the logo for the NFL though is just
it's always been the NFL. Yeah, it's just a shield.
Just a shield.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be the fucking guy in the fucking. They should make it the guy in the Raider thing. He should be the fucking guy in the Raider fucking picture, dog, right there. The guy with the fucking patch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said it's somebody else on that.
You know, it'd be dope.
Somebody else on that.
You know, it'd be dope if they did like a tribute game or something like that this year, or do something like a special commemorative, like jersey or some shit. That'd be dope.
They will. I'll probably have a sticker on the back of their helmet or something.
Jim Otto night or some shit like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Double zero.
Yeah. That should be dope. Madden said Otto's picture should be the all encyclopedias, the main example of American football player. Yes, that's what's up. Fair Raider says right here, when the Raiders would play on Monday Night Football on ABC, they showed him and said he was the logo of the Raiders, Kings of Monday Night Football. Dope. That's dope.
Oh, yeah. He used to be.
Yeah, Randolph Scott. Yeah, he was an actor. Yeah, the Raider silhouette guy.
Yeah.
That'll be dope if they switch it up. You know what I mean? It'll be kind of crazy if they do that. Shit.
Should be Otto.
Guerrero, what up, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully having a good one, man.
Guerrero, what's up, man? How you doing, Mike? Where you been at, brother?
Yep.
Mike.
You couldn't even say Mike G.
I know. Mike G.
So, okay, let's talk about some news that came out a couple hours ago. Shout out to Auntie per Adam Schaefer, whatever. Let me see real quick.
Auntie Schaefer,
there you go. Adam Schefter. So the Raiders reworked the contract of 3-time Pro Bowl DN Maxx Crosby to give him a $6 million raise for the upcoming season per league sources. The team also moved an additional $1.2 million into 2025. The Raiders wanted to reward their leader, culture setter, and one of the best players in the league with the intent of keeping him in Las Vegas for years to come. No new years were added to Crosby's deal, meaning the 26-year-old will still have 3 years left on his current contract. That's dope.
Yeah, it just goes from 19 to 25 this year.
Yeah. So I looked at it like the way I seen it and the way I looked at it, bro, to me, this is only showing that like they don't really give a shit about the money, and they're giving it to the right players at the right time. So when we were talking about like DA shouldn't get this and Crosby's and all his money and this, that, and the third, bro, they're gonna work it out to where they're gonna have all these fucking players that they need on this team. They're gonna rework shit. They're gonna move some money around. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
I
like,
just think they know. They knew though too. Like,
yeah.
You can't keep a guy like. You want to do things beforehand, like to keep guys happy. You know what I mean? You don't want to make it seem like your back is against the wall. That's why you're trying to give them money. Like, I think that's a perfect thing to do. Like right now, like, you know what I mean? He still has time left on his contract, and the Raiders were like, you know what? You're not gonna make 19. You're not gonna make under 20 million. You're gonna make 25 million with these other big time fucking defensive ends are making and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's good. You know, you're keeping them happy, keeping your main pieces happy.
Raider Paul, what's up, bro? Hopefully you're having a good one, dog. My bad. I said it was.
You almost made me say it for you.
I know, bro. I said it like 3 times, and every time I see it. Anyways, but go ahead.
This is
bro.
what I think. I think it shows money move in the future. Point blank, right at you. That's what it says. It's gonna lower his salary cap. It's gonna lower his hit later on in the future, and I would expect this to happen with DA, and so we can have equal dead money for all the rest of the guys we need to sign next year.
Yeah,
but the guys that we have to sign, because some of those guys that we think are big names and we love are not gonna play for the Raiders next year. You just have to accept it. Yeah. And there are a couple of them that maybe I say, Gabe says that, or Lowe says that you ain't gonna like because you're so much in love with them. It happens. It's a business. You got to remember that first.
Yep. It's a business, but I remember a couple of years back when Carr was still here, like, and there was a conversation that Max had said, or somebody had put it out, or something like that. He was saying something that him and Carr were the first 2 people in there. I think Carr was too. You know, I want to say Christian because I don't want to like knock him on that shit, regardless of whatever. You know, but the thing is though, there was 2 leaders. Max was like the leader that we need, that the Raiders need, because the Raiders have always been defense, hit you in the mouth type shit. He brought that shit back. He's bringing that attitude back. Not saying that they're going to be punching motherfuckers. They might. I don't know. But I always kind of seen Max when he was like, when he first got here, I was like, okay, who the hell is this guy? But obviously everybody kind of just seen the kind of player that he was and what he developed into, that he's the leader. He has the podcast. Other teams don't have podcasts like the way we do. You know what I mean? He's interviewing players. He's interviewing like people that he enjoys. Like, he's a fixture in Las Vegas. He's becoming the guy that the Raiders need him to be for years and years to come. Why are you going to go anywhere else, bro? So they're going to work with him, and they're going to work with other players around him, bro, because people want to be around them. I really, really feel that people really want to be around them. And he's here, bro. That's pretty much what it is. Alfredo, what up, bro?
No, but it's a good precedent too, dog. Like, you're paying your guys. You're paying the guys that are actually doing shit for you, and you know what I mean. Other guys see that shit too. Like, if they know that, like, you know, if it's just a good precedent, because like now a guy that knows that, hey, if I show out, they're gonna reward me too. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just like what they're doing. I like that move. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have to. Like, not necessarily they didn't have to. I'm pretty sure he was like the fucking what you were reading right now. He's under contract for another 3 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. So technically the Raiders didn't need to do shit. You know what I mean? They had him under contract. He signed that contract last year. They didn't really need to do nothing. But it just sets, like I'm saying, it just goes back to setting a good precedent. Like, he's you could tell he's severely underpaid, you know, when he's literally one of the top 3, if not top 1 fucking defensive end in the league. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? There's guys in this league that defensive end are getting paid north of fucking $30 million. You know what I mean? So it's like, still, he's still like considered really underpaid for as his talent. You know what I mean? And as much as he plays on the field, fucking over 90% of the snaps he's on the field, you know, defensive snaps. So it's like, that dude is just He's still severely underpaid. To be honest, he's still underpaid. You know what I mean? Even after them going up $6 million to 25. You know what I mean? He's still underpaid. But it's just a good thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't want to break the bank either. You know what I mean? But like, it just sets like it just looks good. You know what I mean? It looks good and on all parties. You know what I mean? Maxx, and I bet you Maxx right now is like, you know what? This is why I want to be a Raider the whole my rest of my career.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to show the other players too that you're doing this.
Exactly, because you don't see that shit. You don't see shit for like when teams don't have to give a raise, they're not gonna give you a raise.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, especially in football, you know what I mean? Like you signed that contract, bro. You're gonna keep it. You know what I mean? Unless of course you really show out. But like literally, I mean, I'm pretty sure Maxx was happy with that contract when he signed it, $94 million. You know what I mean? He looked happy. You know what I mean? Still saying that he wants to be a Raider for the rest of his career, but I love that they came out and did that shit on their own. I think on their own, pretty much on their own. You know what I mean? The Raiders this today, dog. They just said, you know what, we're going to reward our best player.
No, I got a question for both of you.
What's up, bro? Let's answer this quick. Joseph has a question, and then we'll get to it real quick. Lo, you think we're gonna resign players past June, or asking all of us? What do you guys think? We're gonna start re-signing players, maybe like Hobbs. Maybe that might be a good move to sign.
I mean, it would be good to at least get one of them an extension. You know what I mean? At least one or two an extension. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. You know what I mean? If you could get like
Hobbs
or
Morrig.
I'm pretty sure Jack. They said I think he might have another year over, but like. You know, Hobbs, Morrig, I know Epps is going to be gone after this year. I mean, I know those guys are going to still need to prove. Those guys are more prove it, but like, I think it would be a perfect like situation where you could probably extend, you know, Hobbs, probably extend like, oh yeah, Joseph right there, probably extend the Spillane. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he only signed a 2-year deal too. So it's like,
yeah,
maybe you could sign one of those guys to get him a couple more years and maybe even on a cheap, you know what I mean? Like, so. Hopefully they could extend one of these guys so that way you don't have to like once the year comes up, you know what I mean? It's not so much emphasis on so many guys that you got to re-sign. You know what I mean? At least you gotta kind of already got a little head start on that.
Well, the thing is, though, it's like you want to make sure that these guys are solidified and want to play. But it's like I'm thinking going in. I don't know about June, but maybe towards the middle of the season, if they're actually like, you know, really getting to a certain point, bro. I think it's good mid-season be like, hey, this doing great. Let's do this. Or if they have to trade or something like that. So a lot of money I think is going to be moved. I don't think a lot. I don't see Telesco really making big moves because he's kind of solidified in his ways. But there might be a player out there to where it's like, hey, if we go sign Hobbs or if we do this with Spillane, we might be able to free up some money and then get this guy in there to solidify our defense. You know what I mean? Or even offense by that measure. What do you think, Ray?
About those two players, the question I was going to ask was just almost exact. But
okay,
what, you know, some of these players, you know, besides Morrig and, you know, and Diablo, and then we got, you know, Masterson. I don't know if Masterson's even there anymore, but the thing is that has Morrig done enough as far, because I know how I am, the way we are. If they have one good year, boom, they're solidified Raiders forever. You know what I mean? So start buying the jerseys, stuff like that. But is Morrig worth the money? You know, and we throw this word around about a team-friendly deal. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. They don't do team-friendly deals.
But see, this is the thing, though.
They out to get their bag, dude.
I like Morrig.
They're gonna get. He's due up for what if Morrig is expendable? And then how many people love Diablo? How many number 5s you see out there in the games, bro? A bunch of them, right? But consistently, Diablo has not played well. You know, he hasn't played well. He's not a dominant linebacker.
So
we should get. Is he worth the mid-level? You know what he thinks he is. If he takes a cheap deal, that's not a team-friendly deal. He says, "Okay, I'm worth this much. Pay me." But if you go lower than that and try to lowball the dude, saying, "Hey, you ain't did shit. We're just keeping you around." You know, special teams or be because honestly, Lo, what has Diablo done? Yeah, you get 100 tackles, but a linebacker better get 100 tackles, or otherwise you don't need to be on the team.
Forgot Soul doesn't like him.
Soul doesn't like who?
Morig.
Well, Morig is the type player I'm talking about that people are in love with. That's inconsistent. One good year, one bad year. And we can say, oh, it was Bradley, but Bradley was supposed to be the safety guru in this double zone defense to stop Mahomes, 2 drop back safeties, you know, and he had a jacked up season.
Yeah.
And then finally this year, he was unheard of, which is a good thing for safeties. But, you know, how many picks did he get? How many tackles did he get? How many breakups did he get? Or was he just there because nobody, you know, they didn't throw the ball deep on us because Jack Jones was on his side.
Yeah.
But so, you got to think, is he worth that?
I like this right here. So hold on, where is it?
Maxx is worth that money. Spillane to me is worth that money.
So Spillane will be a good addition. I mean, to get his contract extended because he's only getting better. And if you listen to the Brush podcast, I watched pretty much every single one of them. He was actually saying like, I'm only getting better. He's undrafted and look at all this shit. So the reason why I say Morig is because just like Crosby, over the years he's gotten better. Now this last couple of years he has gotten better. But what I'm saying is he's gotten more interceptions. There's nothing really over the top on him. So what I'm saying is it wouldn't be a surprise that they would fucking re-sign him or give him an extra a year or two, whatever, whatnot. I'm not saying they'll go break the bank on the guy. You know what I mean? Because you don't know who's going to be coming out or whatever. But one of the questions that's right here is Joseph saying, do you think Grab would stay if we keep some of the players? Now, I think it's going to be more Graham's decision if we keep those players. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not necessary. I just use the name, but Spillane is a great example. I'm not saying Morig is the fucking best, you know, fucking free safety since fucking Nelson, bro, or whoever. You know what I mean? He's serviceable, and he's probably going to be better. He's probably going to be better. I think he'll be probably a better pickup this year. He'll be better this year because of the defensive line. The defensive line is going to be crazy. So they're going to have all kinds of time just to fucking pick the fucking quarterback all day long.
Yeah, no, but the way Telesco's going to look at it and the way he's going to look at it, were you better? The defensive line was better to make your job easier. You don't get paid because your job is easier. You get paid for production. Now, the production that Morig does and Diablo does isn't efficient to what everybody else is doing. You know, and it's hard to say because, you know, I like the dudes too. You know, they're good, they're damn good football players. They're in the NFL. I'm not saying that, but can they be replaced, you know, without being pissed off, you know, like we're so quick to get rid of JJ over money, but we want to keep Diablo around for his missed tackles and his tackles from the back, and they're gaining yards. He ain't doing his position. You know what I mean?
But see, that's the thing, though. That's a totally different position.
Fuck JJ. Fuck Josh Jacobs. Led the league in rushing, you know, which is a big accomplishment, but a guy that isn't really doing better than his counterpart in the middle that just came in here. You've been there 3 years already, and Spillane comes in his first year and dominates the fucking defense. Takes your job as the green dot.
Well, that is true.
Explain to me how should he be rewarded with a bigger contract?
I would say there's a possibility. I didn't say that there was. The question was pretty much, do you think anybody will be re-signed by June 6th? And I didn't want to say it. I said possibly. I didn't say that Morgue would be a good sign. I was just saying, just to free up some money and maybe Hobbs. I'm saying that for the simple fact is that if we need to free up some money to bring somebody in like a better safety or a better linebacker, we're going to need to do that. You know what I mean?
Who you think, Gabe? Who you think is expendable? The dudes I was talking about, or the dudes? Or you got some?
I'm not getting rid of Morig. That's for sure. Morig, I'm re-signing him. I think 2 out of the 3 years he's had solid years. I know he had his sophomore slump, but last year he had 3 interceptions. You know, he played solid. You know, he was part of that turnaround on that defense. First year, his rookie year was one of his better years too, but I think he fucked up his second year, but 2 out of the 3 years, I like what he's done, and I much rather sign him than re-sign Epps. So if you're gonna keep one part of your safeties, I'm keeping him. But for sure, I'm getting I'm Diablo's expendable to me. Diablo's always been expendable. Yeah, he's never showed me nothing dominant. He's never showed me nothing like he's a safety and fucking trying to play linebacker, dog. Like I think he's just. Like it shows when he's trying to tackle. It shows like that, like, and he's not even an aggressive safety. Like if he was like a fucking safety, like you know, like a Cam Chancellor, then he would have worked out. I think a little bit even better as a linebacker. But he's just not.
Ain't no Cam Chancellors out there, bro.
I don't see Diablo as the guy that like we keep. I see Eichenberg most likely gonna step up. I see Eichenberg and Spillane more of a like those type of guys, which I don't see us running more than 2 type linebacker fucking sets. You know what I mean? I see a lot of Hobbs or other guys coming, maybe even playing 3 safeties and 1 playing in the box and stuff like that, to where you know what I mean. I see more of that playing a factor than Masterson on the field as a 3rd linebacker or anything like that. I see 2 linebackers out there most of the time, and I can see by half of the season or later on in the season, I can see Eichenberg, taking Diablo's spot due to like Diablo getting hurt again or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because that's getting tiresome too. Though, like, dude can't stay healthy. You know what I mean? Diablo just can't stay healthy. He's always, like, yeah, he makes tackles, but like.
It's a lot of them from behind.
Exactly. It's not. He's always trailing a tackle. He's not making the tackle out of like he's not filling gaps. He's not filling gaps and filling holes and shit like that. Like it's more of like chasing down and getting the tackle from the back, which now with the rule change and all of that shit, that's dangerous. You know what I mean? Because the way he fucking tackles, like that could possibly be a problem, down the line by him still, playing that type of way.
So Collective right here says a lot of folks don't like Epps, but more credits Epps for helping them. It's not that I don't like Epps. I like that he came in and he did his thing. He made a couple good plays for us. Took out fucking what's the name when he first barely came back. Took him out of the game, and we still didn't score nothing. Imagine if he was in there. Jefferson was it Jefferson? But I'm not. Our safeties didn't give up a lot of fucking big plays this year. They really didn't, bro.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, but love it. Eichenberg too. Yeah, but dude, like, I mean, they're a good combo, and this is the one thing that we all got to be thankful for. None of them have contracts, and this is a good conversation because these guys want another contract. Epps wants to get more money, so does Maury. So what are they going to do? They're going to play their fucking ass off for us. So if they're going to turn around and get a big contract somewhere else, so be it. As long as they play good for us this year, and if we can offer them something good, I'm with it. But I'm not going to push the issue and, like, you know what I mean, go over market value. You know what I mean? Like, say if Maury's worth $8 million a year, I'm going to go pay him 10, 12. You know what I mean? You got to keep them at market value so we stop doing the old shit the Raiders used to do. To where we have money, to where we can get other players just in case of injury. Because if you notice, like, a lot of the years that we've spent all this money on Littletons and fucking Nassibs and all these motherfuckers, right? We have no money, and then we end up depending on guys that are like fucking 4th round picks to start. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is a different way that the Raiders are looking at it. A lot of people just don't like it and it's uncomfortable. But yet, if you turn around and just give players what they deserve, like they did with Maxx, and they see his value, if Moore comes out and starts fucking tearing shit up and being like that guy, give him the bread. What if Spillane has a down year? We're saying, yeah, give him the fucking bread. But what if he has a down year? You know, so it's one of those things that I'm saying, like, maybe by June 6th, they might re-sign somebody only to maybe make some room. But if you know what I mean, so it's like it's
they got fucking plenty of money, dude. They're gonna have buku money, bro. They don't have to worry about.
If you want to talk numbers and crush numbers, they're talking about Devontae. Oh, Devontae is going to take this much money next year. DA is going to take this much. Christian Wilkins is going to take this much money this year.
Those guys, I wouldn't don't even play with their contract unless what you're doing. Why are you? Why are you messing around with the dudes that produce on our team money when they deserve that money? You know, their whole football career, they deserve that money. DA deserves it with us.
Yeah.
You know, the only one that I can say didn't deserve that money was freaking Carr. He didn't deserve all that money. He was getting paid because he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, JJ deserved a little bit of bang. We got to get out of our superstars' pockets and worry about these dudes that are linebackers and DBs and running backs. You know, and backup receivers and just say, oh, throw them away. They ain't worth the shit. You know, Gayton and Gallup are going to be important for our team, bro. It's not going to be just trade Tucker. You know, he's inconsistent too. What do you think about, wait a minute, we got Trey Tucker coming, hold up. With all his drops and his missed routes, yeah, he can develop, he's learning. But Gayton and Gallup, they know how to do that shit already.
Yep.
So why don't they get paid? You know?
Everybody has to earn, bro. That's what it comes down to.
Yes, you got to earn what you're doing. Not just right off the bat, oh, this fucking kid from New Hampshire is going to start over fucking Abdullah.
Hey, he is, bro.
Matheson, he's a number 2 running back by committee again. You know
what
I mean? We've never ran.
Go ahead.
We've never ran a running back by committee. And when everybody was fucking they're talking about it now, running back by committee. This guy, they're saying this guy has the athleticism, the want to, the get to, the playing ability as Zeus did last year. You guys see that? No, you don't. So there ain't gonna be no committee. It's gonna be Zeus.
Yeah.
No committees.
So I like Lobby, man. I like what he's doing in OTAs too. The shit that they've been talking about him now.
LeBay, it's LeBay.
They're talking about him, but people are saying they see him, Gabe. He's a beast. He's a monster.
That dude you know, we always man. That dude is
the fucking CMC, fucking 2.0. All this
run
shit.
routes, bro. There's a reason why people fucking say that though. Like, there's not like. It's not like he might not be CMC, of course. That's far fetched, but there's a reason why people are. There's a reason why people are even. So many people are even making that comparison. Like when you could even make that comparison, that's good to me. Shit, I'm all ears.
Yeah,
bro, he looks good with shorts on, just like he did in the combine.
Yeah, like he looked good on the field too. He looked good in New Hampshire too. Like everywhere he's played, he might not have played Division I or whatever, but everywhere he's played, he's actually played good. So, and he's looked good in shorts, and he's looked good in camp.
Now I got my co-host fucking rocking with this Loby guy. God.
Oh, I've been fucking rocking with Loby since we picked him.
Oh, Michael, come on, man! I ain't Bayless on a 6th-round pick. Come on, dude.
I've been on Lobby since we picked him. The Lobbies, I think that was a good pick in the round that we got him. I think he's gonna be, to be honest, I think he's gonna be really effective.
Would you be saying the same shit if we got Trey Benson?
If we got Trey Benson, it would have been we wouldn't have got a fucking Eichenberg or somebody like that. That's the only thing, because then you would have had to get them, sooner. So it's like, I don't know, man. I like the way that this came out. I was during the draft too. I was telling you guys we're not gonna get a fucking quarterback. It's no need to get a running back into the later rounds anyway, 5th, 6th round. I mean, that's why I was never really on running back. That's why, like, it's like I've always liked. I never was on Lobby. I mean, I like that guy Garando, and I like those guys, but I've just seen more of Lobby. I like him, man. I like what he could do on the field, man. He's not small. I thought at first I was like, damn, he might be a little too small, especially playing in Division 2. But after seeing this food, like, he ain't small.
So yeah, no, I was watching the interview with Eddie Pascal, bro. That's fucking that's SC senior. Shout out SC, bro. No, but it's well, let me see. How do you pronounce it?
Labe.
I don't give a fuck what the name is. You ain't gonna hear him.
Lauby. It's Lauby. It's Lauby. Not no.
Lauby.
Like Lau B.
Fucking Lobby, motherfucker.
It is what I call it.
Not Lobby. It's not Luby. It's Lauby. Lauby.
Go buy his fucking jersey then.
I can't pronounce it.
Figure it out.
I can't pronounce
it. You figure it out when you look at it a bunch of times on the jersey. I bet you there's 23s out there already.
I'm gonna fuck it up throughout the whole season.
They'll say it enough times on the TV next year. No, don't trip.
Like,
not
on a real game. Not on a real game.
The
preseason, yeah.
I'm telling you, he's gonna. He ain't gonna be like one of these guys like fucking Sincere McCormick or Brandon Brown. He's making this team.
You're gonna bring me back on that.
No, I'm not gonna bring you back on that because those guys were never a part of this team. This guy will be a part of this team this year.
Sincere McCormick was the soon to be
nothing. Those guys
Darren
were nothing.
McFadden of the Raiders.
Those guys were
back,
nothing.
Dude. The reincarnation of Darren McFadden was Sincere McCormick.
What
happened?
Sincere McCormick's a fucking tiny little dude. They ain't nothing like Darren
No,
McFadden.
I'm talking about running. I'm talking about running and shit. Like, this guy was so dope. Maybe I said the wrong dude. It's a little bit too much for him, but he ain't shit.
I never really got the hoopla on Sincere. I never got the hoopla on Sincere though. Like, I was just like, fuck is this guy? He just never was.
He ain't even worth my time talking about now. What? Fuck that guy.
My opinion says if he makes the 53, I will buy a jersey, Gravy. Promise.
Who?
My opinion. Yeah, hey, and if he does,
I'm not saying. Wait a minute.
If he makes it, then buy the jersey and put it on your picture so we can see it.
They're getting me wrong. I'm happy we got a running back, okay, but this dude does not show on what I seen from him from college. The little bit that they have of him, I don't see him running through tackles and shit. He's just a pass catching guy, and that's an athlete.
But I think that's
he makes things. He makes things happen. But why we got Abdullah? He gonna beat out Abdullah, a veteran that been
35 years old.
Is he better than him, Gabe?
I don't even know if Abdullah fucking. I think Abdullah's only there for fucking special teams.
You don't go out there and say, "Hey, that's where I see Luby at," and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You start off on special teams, and then you work your way up. But this running back by committee, you got Zeus, Luby, and then the two other guys that we paying pretty good money to. Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
I think it's gonna be Zeus, Madison, Lobby.
I think it's Zeus, Madison, Abdullah, then whatever.
I like Lobby over Abdullah because I think to be honest, with that pick in the 6th round, Abdullah might be a fucking cut, a late cut.
Either him or Madison.
Because it's not going to be Lobby because they picked him this year. So it's not going to be him. So it's going to be one of those two guys. And I think Madison makes, a little bit more money than him. And I think that they have a little bit more. I just think that, yeah, man.
He's a better
younger. He's younger than Abdullah. And I just think that they end up probably keeping Madison over Abdullah.
I'll take Luby. Where do you see that, Kenna? Where did you see Luby? Where did you see this low-buy guy fucking block? You know, where did you see him at? Whatever his name is, all 50 of them. All 50 of his last names. Where'd you see him block on pass protection? Are we just assuming again? Or we're just assuming? I'm not getting Bayless on nobody, but I'm just saying, look, where are we seeing this guy do all this work, this CMC work? Isn't that a little premature? Like getting ahead of ourselves real quick. You know what I mean? Or he could block. Get rid of Madison. He could block.
No, I just like the way what I've seen. I didn't really see no blocking or anything because they're shorts right now. But the way he runs routes, nice, crisp, cuts fucking clean. I like the way he cuts. That I like. He's going to be a matchup hell for fucking linebackers.
Not if we get a linebacker that can run. With our linebackers, you'll tear us up. Mm-hmm. With Diablo back there, he'll tear us up.
Linebackers could run sometimes, though. It's just a different one. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I just see Lobby being quick. He's just one of those quick type guys, man. It's just, I don't know. I like Lobby.
Look at Drew. Drew, you making
Drew, shout out Drew. Let's go. AKA RB1.
You're sniffing too much of that hair dye they got.
The hair dye. Shout out to the boy Drew, man. Nah, man, look. We were arguing about a guy, not necessarily arguing about a guy. He hasn't even proved it. No matter what, if he has, like what you guys are saying, he can come out of the backfield. He's a typical running back that we already have in Matson and also in fucking Abdullah. So he's just a little bit stout and a rookie coming in. He's not going to really change anything. Zamir is the banger pretty much right now. Like he's
that's what I want to see.
Right. So he's that guy. So I don't see Dylan Lobe doing shit like that. He's going to be the traditional scat back. If he can develop into even hitting holes like the way fucking what's his name did, Eckler, cool, because they kind of have the same build. But it's going to take time for him to get to that. So we can't be like betting it all on this guy. Like I was saying too, we need another running back.
He's not going to be used for that, though. He's not going to be used to running between the tackles.
Right. He's way big. He's way bigger than Eckler.
Texas route. He's going to be used to run like Texas routes. Fucking, little trying routes from the backfield, little fucking drags. And, like he's going to be used to like wheel routes. Like those are the type of fucking, that's what I see him running. Like those are the type of plays that I see him in there for. Like little, fucking, screen passes. You know what I mean? Fucking, it just, I see him being that type of guy, you know what I mean? I don't see him running in between the tackles or anything like that. Like I see Zeus and Madison taking over that load, like that type of the bulk of those plays. I mean, here and there, you might try to catch a team off surprise because Lobby probably is gonna be that type of guy where he is the passing running back, so you might catch a team off a surprise where you hand it off on a draw or something like to him on third down, but. Other than that, I think he's going to be like that passing type running back on passing downs and shit like that. But I see that the guys running between the tackles. That's why I think he's going to be effective in his role because he's not going to be asked to do, the things that he's probably not good at. Like Grady said. Like Grady said, running in between the tackles. You know what I mean? You don't see him really running in between the tackles. But I don't think he's going to be really asked to do that here. You know what I mean? I think he's going to be more of the guy.
That's my type of dude, Lo. That's my type of dude. That's who gets all the carries. That's how you get in crunch time. That's time management. That's
for sure.
Ball control. You know what I mean? That's what a running back is.
Yeah,
to me,
like Roach is saying right now, he'll start on teams for special teams for sure, but then he's gonna build himself in a row, and that's all we can fucking ask for. That's all we can ask for when these guys, especially coming in from the place that he does. If you listen to the fucking interview with Eddie Pascal, bro, the way he basically broke it down, he's like, look, he goes, the speed is different. He goes, I have to get acclimated, but I got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, my primary role is this, and I have all these records, but I got to earn my spot. So regardless of whatever, that's what everybody got to do on this fucking team, no matter what. We have to.
Shout out to Omar. Shout out Omar.
Yeah. Shout out Omar for the 199. I'm sorry.
You want to talk about O'Connell?
Two wheelbarrows on each side.
Banging on O'Connell.
Right here.
And then the
Garden
one
Minion will back up them. Daily reminder, AFC quarterback one.
Best friends with
he's been
O'Connell.
saying it since get-go, so I will give him that. He's been saying it since get-go. He believes in AOC, dog. So I'll give him that. You know what I mean? But I've never been against, like, I'll tell you one thing. I've never really been against fucking AOC. I've talked my shit about him. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's gonna be a real close battle, dog. And I think, like, right now, he might have the upper hand just because of the familiarity with the team, and you know what I mean. They're gonna make Gardner earn it if he's gonna be QB1 game one.
Did anybody see the interview with him and Maxx Crosby on the Rush? If you guys seen it, bro, watch it. Watch it with Aiden O'Connell, bro. It's like, I don't know. It's just he just seems like that guy that was just going to develop into the person that you know he's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, my biggest pushback on him, it was just timing, and timing is everything, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Learning how to be in the pocket, whatever. Not speed is different, but I also stated, don't be surprised if he started. I'm not saying, because we all wanted Jaden Daniels, but we know how that goes.
I didn't want that. Don't put me in that shit.
Well, 2/3 of us wanted Jaden Daniels.
Don't put me in that shit.
Well, we ain't got him, so regardless of whatever. But it is his team, bro. It is his fucking team. So
now
he didn't go nowhere.
That could change week to week. That could change.
Hey, another thing too is he didn't go nowhere. He was happy to be
four freaking games is. This is my team. I don't understand that.
AOC's a smart man. Yep. So, hey, Romero, what up, bro? Romeo, my bad. AOC's quarterback one. Yep.
How do you know that?
Likes Minshew better.
We're gonna see.
Were you at the training camp? Were you at the OTA? You snuck into the OTAs and seen it yourself?
He was, hey, I like you better. He had a calm demeanor and thought about all of his answers, even asked some good questions. Humble, yeah. He's smart, bro. He wants to make the right throws. He wants to make the right plays. The way he got thrown into it, he said he found out at 2:00 in the morning. His wife was up. He was like, what the hell's going on? And she goes, hey, Josh got fired. Fucking he couldn't sleep, walked into the fucking building. Hey, I'm calling plays. Your quarterback won. He was like, shit, okay. You know what I mean? A lot of the shit that kind of puts you in a situation sometimes you don't think you're ready for it, but you're ready for it. And he did what he had to do, bro. I'm not mad at the guy, bro. When you get to know these players a little bit more and you see a little bit more interaction with them on some real shit, you can kind of see their process, how they move, what they want to do. And even with the way he talked about like Jim Garoppolo and fucking Hoyer, those guys were too old to fucking hate, so they basically gave him some good info. Like, hey, man, just do this, da-da-da, don't even worry about it. They were giving them the backup, whatever, whatnot. So it's like him and fucking Gardner, they're a good complement to each other. They're two totally different players. But if you look at some of the practice throws, whatever, not, it's not under pressure, he's a lot more accurate. But they're barely starting, bro. It's barely OTAs. I'm not putting too much into it. But either way, our quarterback situation is going to be fixed on the player that's there, you know, who's going to start, obviously, and who's going to earn it. So that's what it really, really boils down to. I like them both.
It's not that, Omar. It's just the obsession that we have that this quarterback is the savior of our team, bro. Do you really believe that?
LC.
Do you really believe that, Omar? That's not my point is that he sucks. He didn't have time. Do you believe that this dude is the savior of our team?
Player development.
The franchise quarterback of our football team. Yeah, he deserves a chance. Yes, he deserves it. Okay, whatever coach says. I'm not the type of coach to say
earlier,
he's my star. He's my starter. He's the one that's going to take the thing because I think I wouldn't say that because that's just making Minshew an unwinnable situation.
Fucking Joseph.
And I don't know if like say if I say the dude went 5-5, right, and had just the same touchdown to interception ratio as Minshew with a little bit of less games, and he only rushed for 11 yards in a season. We talk about moving out the way and stuff. Out of all those games that he got 11 total yards rushing, or gained 11 yards.
Yeah, I don't.
It matters. It doesn't. It matters.
So what you did yesterday? Okay, so answer me this. What you did yesterday, is it going to affect you today?
That's not the point.
No. It fucking definitely is, Grady. You know it definitely is.
You're trying to wing out things.
Listen, if you turn around and start working on your fucking craft, start getting better every single day, you didn't go nowhere. You didn't fuck around. You threw the ball fucking on the fucking weekdays with Devontae, with everybody. You push your fucking self to be fucking better and be there. And these guys showed up, and he's working and working and working. You're not going to give that man the fucking props? No, for him doing the work to try to be better? Because
Minshew's doing it fucking too.
I highly doubt it.
Doing the same
over there in his van down by a river, bro, fucking kicking it, fucking trying to have three ways, bro. Listen, and I'm not even mad at him about that. But the thing is, though, see, like, I'm not saying that Gardner has more. I don't even want to say that. It's the work that you put in, bro. It doesn't matter. When it really boils down to it, you're in the NFL. Now he's in the NFL.
Where are you seeing? Where are you seeing all this work? Where are you? Because you watch a show and he's saying it. Where are you seeing it at?
If a motherfucker says I didn't go on vacation, I stood here at home and just worked on my craft, what's not to say?
I think
just because you're not seeing the work doesn't necessarily mean that he's not putting it in. But
you don't see
our quarterback,
you don't see it from Minshew.
Okay, so
you don't see it from Minshew.
Maxx Crosby is saying, "I put in the work. I'm doing this. I'm eating right." We don't see him working down fucking chicken breast dogs. Like, come on.
Done that. It's not his second year. We're saying that this dude is a franchise quarterback.
No, we're not saying nobody. You're saying that. You're saying that. Nobody's saying that.
Look at your chat. Look at your chat.
Nobody's saying that, bro.
Look at your
I would say this, though. I would say that, like, by this time, I think Minshew's already been in the league, 4 years?
Yeah.
So I think if we are going to see like an actual big improvement, I think we'll see it more in Aiden, just because we kind of know what kind of Minshew, what kind of football player he is by now already. Not, of course, he could get better. I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying, like, we kind of know what the football player that Minshew is right now. I would say I'm still not saying that, of course, that AOC is better than Minshew. I'm just saying, like, if I think we're going to see a big improvement on an actual player from those two, I would say that we probably are more likely to see a bigger improvement from Aiden, just because he was a rookie last year, and he might have more work on, like more stuff to work on, like that he's just like, he didn't have the actual, like, it was a shit show last year, you know what I mean, with the changing of the fucking guard, with the AOS, with the fucking, you know, the McDaniel shit and all of that shit, the rookie, you know, offensive coordinator, all of that shit. So, like, if I would bet, like, if I was gonna bet money on maybe who would improve more, doesn't mean that AOC is still gonna be better than Minshew. I'm just saying, if I was gonna bet money on who probably improved more during this offseason, I would say AOC, just because he had more room. He had more room to improve. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So if he does, and he has to, and if he starts, then he's going to be better than last year with a better offensive line.
He's not the lead quarterback that we supposed to have to win fucking football games and go to the playoffs, Lo. That's what I'm saying.
How do you know that? The debacle of what happened last year with McDaniels, and they just throwing a linebacker coach in there, and then this fucking guy that was a fucking coordinator threw him in there, and then threw this fucking guy in there, like, and they had nothing, Gravy, and then they still
him a year.
They still won 5 games, bro. And then him even admitting, he goes, "How? Listen,
they won 5 games.
Check this fact.
They won 5 games. They won 5 games, and they lost 5 games too, Lo.
Bro,
they won 5 games and they lost 5 games.
Lost 4. Anyways, check this fucking fact, Grady.
You've been 5 and 5.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, our fucking quarterback at the time, fucking AOC, had the best game against Kansas City, and guess what? He fucking lost. Then he had the worst game in Kansas City, and then they fucking won. So it's not just him, bro. You can have up and down games. It's the players around you. What happens within the game? Yes, the defense won a couple of the games out of there, bro. But bottom line, though, bro, It's a fucking learning process, bro. You even know that. You can turn around and have a running back go get 200 yards and then the next fucking game get fucking injured with only 5 fucking yards, bro. You cannot just sit back and say that these motherfuckers ain't working when they're out there fucking saying that they're working. It's not Marcus Peters. It's not.
I'm not saying he's not out there fucking participating in OTAs and getting his work done. I never once said that. I know he's doing that.
Right.
I'm saying, where are you seeing this? What
in the conversation that he had that I just said?
The conversation, but is he physically doing it?
Another thing that he said in the fucking interview, he turned around and said, guess who he's working with? He's working with Alex, the one that got fucking Maxx Crosby's bodies right. Guess who that guy is? That guy's fucking worked with Tom Brady for all these fucking years. Now they know him, and then he turns around and works with them with his body. So he's doing certain things to fucking get better.
You might as well get fucking Tom Brady to go play quarterback with you if he has to learn from him.
Why not learn from the best?
We might win some games.
He also stated like this. He goes, I'm not CJ Stroud. I'm not this guy. I'm not that guy. I'm a traditional quarterback. He knows his fucking role and knows what he needs to do. Why do we have to go and copycat everything that everybody else fucking does when we need a quarterback at the quarterback position? I don't need a fucking running back at the quarterback position. Why do I need
CJ Stroud do?
You can look at
what did CJ Stroud do that we wanted to do? What did CJ Stroud do?
He had a fucking defense. He had fucking players, bro.
We had a defense.
Offensive line.
We had a defense.
Okay, now but he came in starting. He came in knowing that all no TA that he was going to be the fucking starter. He was a #1 draft pick, Gravy. Your biggest gripe of that, Aiden O'Connell can't do this, that, and the third because he was a 4th round fucking draft pick that we moved up for.
Now you're an Aiden O'Connell.
No, I'm not saying that. You're not going to fucking
now I'm going to put that, I'm going to tell you if he fucks up, I'm going to tell you, CeeLo.
What the fuck? Yeah, I know. You think I don't know?
Because you were one of the guys that were begging for Garoppolo to come in when he was getting his ass fucking in his face in the fucking Minnesota game.
I wasn't begging. I was mad.
You would say fucking Garoppolo better come out here right now.
But you know I was talking shit, Gravy. Don't do that because when we
went
right, bro.
I wasn't
talking shit.
I wasn't, and Gabe wasn't. Gabe wasn't talking shit. When we were at the San Diego game,
the Vikings game?
Yeah, we needed something. And then then the fucking Broncos game when he came in, everybody fucking booed his ass.
Yeah.
He was already gone by then. But anyway, the first San Diego game, I told you from the get-go, this dude's holding the ball too long. That's why he's getting sacked.
Yeah, that's where you got the one loss. He was 0-1 with McDaniels and 5-4 with AP, so he went 5-5 as a starter.
So he went 5-5.
Okay.
He won 5 games and he lost 5 games.
No, right. Okay, but even in that game, he even stated that was one of my fucking worst games. And he got sacked. He said Khalil Mack had his career day. And he still almost fucking beat him, bro. By the same play that they fucking called.
Just like what you say, he has players around him.
No, but yet at the same time, AP also said another thing too. He goes, why in the fuck? He goes, when we're turning around practicing this, and then we don't even call it in the game. We're not even calling the shit in the game that we were actually practicing. So that was
McDaniels starting to grow more on me, though. I'm not gonna lie. That AOC is starting to grow more on me too. Like it's like I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's like
if he starts, I'm down with it. I'll roll with the dude.
Okay,
but
cool.
I don't want to hear shit. I want you guys to listen and
bring in fucking Gardner Minshew, bro.
And shut the hell up and let me talk for 2 hours about
if he fucking sucks for even a quarter, I'm already gonna be calling for fucking Minshew. See, that's the thing. I'm just saying he's growing on me, but that's not gonna mean that like if he's fucking up during the season, I'm not gonna be like it's not like I'm not gonna be fucking calling for Minshew to come in. I'm gonna be calling for that. You know what I mean? If I'm seeing the quarterback struggle, then fuck yeah, I'm gonna call out for that. But it's like I'm just saying, like I don't know, man. He's just starting to grow more on me. Like I like his accuracy, that's for sure. And I just want to see. And to be honest, like more and more that I look at it, I don't even want to like really like actually declare any of them no fucking starter until I at least see them what they could do, like the improvement that the AOC had, like at least in preseason. Let's see how he guys is even throwing the ball in preseason. See if he just looks like, just quicker, just anything like that, and to see if, Minshew looks comfortable in this offense or stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's why I don't even want to make any really like definitive fucking like, okay, this is gonna be our QB1 day one, but it's like I'm still gonna go with Minshew just because I like Minshew's game, but he's for sure AOC starting to grow on me more, and like I can't wait to preseason, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I want to see the improvements.
Bo Jackson was drafted by the Royals too and stuff like that, and he got drafted twice, bro. Like, yeah, that's something different. He was trying to do baseball, and he didn't want to get drafted by somebody, so that was something different, bro. But anyway,
he got drafted by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
Leo, what up, bro? Shit, Dan Sensor, what's up, bro? You guys are breaking up.
I know.
Are you guys breaking up like the Beatles? Fuck no, bro. We ain't going nowhere, dog. Like, come on, bro. We just talk shit. We're passionate about it. Gravy wants our team to win, and Gravy's gonna tell you like you ain't shit until you prove to him that you're shit. You know what I mean? I have to do it all the fucking time. I have to remind him, but it doesn't work. And he's still and we're friends, and he actually gives a fuck about me. So.
I like Gabe way more.
Yeah, I know that. Because Gabe agrees with you. I fight with you, bro. Gabe's like, I ain't doing this.
Sometimes Gabe does. But in all honesty, the kid is. He improves and does.
If
the kid improves, I don't care what he does. And I just want to see results on the fucking field. That's all I want to see.
There you go. There it is.
If it happens, then that's it. Then I'll roll with you. I ain't gonna sit there. And if you want to be the one to say, "Hey," "Hey, Gravy wasn't with AOC," I never did say that. But
look at fucking Smack. Smack said right here, so at this point, let McCormick play quarterback so Coach Gravy can be happy.
Nah, dude, I don't like Sincere McCormick either. He ain't showed me shit. You got to show me something.
Hey, there's talk. Hey, you know what? I don't even need to change the fucking topic, but hey, there's a lot of talking. Just looking at him, like I'm confident in my bet. I'm seeing a lot quicker.
Yeah, let's get into that one.
I for sure am seeing a lot quicker off of the line, off of the ball.
Raider fans
that was the main problem I think for him last year. Oh, of course,
because he stood in front of a camera and looked bigger.
Hey,
no, quicker.
Hey, he looked good to you.
Quicker off the ball.
So listen, hey,
that's
we're
talking about the main problem.
Yeah. Me and So were talking about this shit. Gravy's gonna be fucking eating his words. He's gonna be buying fucking the white and black jersey. Because Graham, which is our fearless leader on defensive, if you don't know, you should fucking know by now. But Graham's talking good about him, bro. He even said he had a whole offseason to fucking practice. He's in there, he's doing the fucking work. He's healthy in there. And he started, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You're gonna have to eat some crow, bro. Just in there, just get your bed ready and just start eating it up.
Ready to watch the movie.
Look. You guys tell me this. You guys tell me this. You guys, okay, explain this to me, okay? Explain it to me. Again, I'm not wishing no ill harm or being the dude being hurt or the guy sucking for my team that I love, dude, for 30-something fucking years, okay? I'm not hoping that any of my players on the team suck. I'm not doing that. But if you're the seventh pick overall in a draft, I think you should not be hurt, right? And I think you should be able to make an impact right off the bat, like a bunch of other number one picks are gonna do. Like we're gonna look at Bowers, right? We expect so much from Bowers.
You're gonna get like 10 catches,
right? Yeah. And what are we gonna say about him? That he's a bust? Oh, we're gonna say, oh, he needs to develop. Or Powers Johnson, he doesn't hold his weight, right? Well, he was only a second round pick. He has a year to develop. We make excuses for these guys, and I'm not the type of guy that likes excuses, dude. I don't make excuses. Get shit fucking done.
Ooh, interesting.
Why did we draft an injured player just on potential. And no one has explained that to me in a way to where I could say, you know what? I think you're right. No one has. So if you're that genius that could do that, the dumb motherfuckers picked him. So he better be good this year. He has no choice. Well, I'm not the only one that's going to be saying this shit.
Shout out Omar, bro. It's raining.
But I can almost guarantee that I'm not watching that damn movie. I can almost guarantee that.
No, you probably already watched it. That's the whole thing.
You're gonna watch you're gonna have to watch it.
There's an excuse. There's an excuse, Raider Rebel. There's an excuse.
He's gonna get double. So you're probably gonna have to watch it back to back.
You're gonna have to watch Barbie and Brokeback Mountain. Check it out. Hondo and Simone Raider. Hondo, the dogs. Him and the dogs. And Simone Raider apparently posted that Patrick Graham will keep Wilson at DT and DN like last year. Shit.
No, Ja, he said that the reason why they switched him to DT because he has I heard that whole interview with Graham and him. His hands suck. So, and his get off sucks. So the best way to do that is to move inside. Now it is, unless you work on it. The Graham's initial thing is to have him outside.
So my thing is, this is my thing. So I remember asking when we first got him if he's slow, because that's what you were saying. I was like, why don't you put him on the inside? And you were like, no. But then he actually did better in the inside. And that's what the coach said. And you said exactly the same thing that Graham did. But he's sitting around and said he's seen the fucking talent and still put him in there. And he did produce a little bit. But so what Gravy was saying, Coach Graham said in just as of recent. So it kind of matches up. So even though you guys might not agree with Gravy,
he needs to learn how to use his hands, and that as a guard, that's what you use. As a pass rusher, you use moves and you don't see guards, you don't see defensive tackles. Now you do, but he doesn't have that. So
and Tyree has been working exclusively with Maxx, so he will have that.
And what does Maxx play? Maxx doesn't play defensive tackle.
Yeah, but he's the best person in the league with his hands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's working with him, so that's his guy.
To do it while you're in game. If you see what we did is that we lost Chandler Jones and we needed him in there. So, well, fuck, why waste this big old guy with long old arms that could maneuver these tackles and guards and running backs? Why don't we just give him some hand work, have him practice at that, have him get him into game time situations where he can use that technique that we're showing him with his hands and maneuver these guards. It'll be way easier for him to do it when he's defensive end.
Yeah.
I've seen Tyree enough with his hands at the end of the year to I think that if he obviously he's still gonna struggle a little bit, but I think that when he does get his arms extended, for sure, he's strong enough that he's gonna bull rush and he's gonna fucking, it don't matter how fucking big these fucking linemen are, he's moving them motherfuckers. Yeah. And the biggest thing for me was his get off, and that's what watching it in OTAs, that's what the main thing was, just watching that. Can this motherfucker get off the ball faster? Because it's just getting up
out on the sled, bro. He needs to get on the sled.
This motherfucker it's just big ass frame, dog. If he can learn how to get out of that stance faster, he's gonna work, dog. I just think that's what I think that the potential. I think that's why they drafted him at the potential. Because if he gets that big fucking body moving, dog, and quick off the ball, it's gonna be hard to deal with somebody that big, dog. With that wingspan, it's just I think he's gonna turn up this year, dog. I think he's gonna be a very, very good player this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dan right here said Chandler Jones was too busy smoking bath salts, and that was kind of a big thing too, because he was actually supposed to develop under him. Remember, everyone was tripping out that we had got him. They're like, why would we get him? I guess they probably seen Chandler Jones going into the place that he was going or whatever, whatnot. But then yet he was supposed to develop under him. So him coming into year 2, he would actually be better. But it all worked out in the end for Malcolm Kuntz because Malcolm Kuntz actually got his shot. So, you know, him being a DT or being in that place is only going to make him better, bro. So I'm not really tripping on it. I'm just, you know what I mean? But you are going to have to, you're going to have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch.
We don't sign. We don't sign like
a motherfucker right now.
Yeah. Hey, Leo sent this right here. He says AOC's first 3 TD game, he's gifting Gravy a jersey. So hey, you're gonna have to wear a jersey, bro. So let's
send it, bro. I'll wear it, Leo.
Yeah.
He's never got. I don't even think you've ever got 3 touchdowns in a game. Did he?
So Omar has a question for you, bro. He does. Coach Gravy, what are you most excited about the season this year? Or are the Grinchy Mandingo about everything?
Defensive line.
I'm always gonna be the Mandingo, no matter how old I am. But
the trenches.
Most excited about. I want to see the development.
I don't know what the dog, but like I've fucking been lightheaded for the last 10 fucking minutes, dog.
I want to see how our offensive line pans out. We got a bunch of linemen. I'm not even concerned. You haven't heard me talk about the offensive line in how long? How many shows?
You've been wanting the offensive line, so I think you're.
So finally get one. Yeah. Now, that's gonna matter. Having that offensive line situated is gonna matter between AOC and Minshew, or both of them. You know what I mean? We get to see, and I'm not saying that. You know, the reason why AOC was like that was because of the offensive line. I'm not saying the offensive line sucked. All right, Omar, I see what you're talking about. No.
Yeah, so hey, listen. So fat man. I need to lose weight.
You didn't want to hear. You just want to talk shit, right? All that way, 400 miles away, you want to talk shit.
He's not even 400. He's like 200. Anyways, Raider Rebel says AOC actually threw 4 touchdowns in the game, so he's one of 25 rookies to ever do that and still trash.
When in college, he ain't never thrown no 4 touchdowns a game.
I'm gonna look real quick.
I got his stats right here. I always got that motherfucking stats on my phone.
Against the fucking Chargers.
I think it was against Chargers.
Nah, I think he got 3.
No, he had 4. That game, I think.
He had 4 touchdowns against Chargers. Yep. 4 touchdowns. Yeah. So he had 4. He had 2, 2, and 4, and then he had 0 and 0. Yeah. So Kansas, yeah. Yep. So, anyways, but yeah, man, shit.
Do you remember we were fucking complaining about Carr didn't have like 3 touchdown games in years?
Yeah.
4 touchdown
and
games.
This dude gets 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He gets in the middle. He gets into the midst of 2 0 touchdown games.
Yeah, that was the Vikings and.
So Kansas City, he went. So hold on real quick.
9 for 21 for 62 yards.
Yeah,
9 for 21. 62
it was that game and the Minnesota game sandwiched in with the other one, right?
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah. But so guys,
you know what? Honestly, he has good completion percentages.
Mm-hmm.
Real good.
The only one bad was Kansas City. That was the lowest one that he had. It was Kansas City, and then Chargers was actually 40, low, and he had the most yards.
And that's the game that they won, huh?
Yeah.
Kansas City.
The game that we got our ass kicked, because he only threw the ball 13 times and completed 10 of them. The Bears. Yeah. We lost to the fucking Bears, dude. God damn.
Well, we don't have to worry about it no more. It's gone. Raider Ryan says,
Travis
Bajan. Do you think the franchise will do during the original season for the original Raider, the GOAT, double O, Mr. Otto, Raider in peace? Yeah. We're talking a little bit about that earlier, Ryan.
I think they'll probably wear a sticker or a patch or something on the jersey or something. That shows probably something during the game. Maybe during the home game, first home game, and celebrate his life and Raider life.
Or on the Or on the fucking helmet. In the back of the helmet, you know how they had the fucking owl. On the owl, they had it back there. I know they had the Madden one too.
They did it for Upshaw. They did it for
Yeah.
They might bust out a patch. That'll be dope if they do a patch. I know a lot of the Raider vendors will do patches.
I guarantee they will.
Yeah.
They will for sure.
Yeah. So, guys, I mean, usually we would knock out a 2-hour show and stuff like that, but since there's really nothing going on, they're just practicing. We're just chopping it up. There was something that I did want to bring up real quick.
Everybody talking about me and shit.
Nah, we just give me shit, bro. It's all left.
What I say, man? What I say?
Nothing, Dre. You just say nothing, bro. You just don't worry about it. So, hey, Miguel hit us up. Mr. Raider says, "Yo, Mikey is asking if anyone wants luxury seats for the Chargers Rams game." Fuck yeah, I do. Hell yeah. Are we talking about that or what are we doing?
Oh, trying to get a suite?
Yeah, shit. I'm down, bro. Let's figure it out. Let's do that.
Yeah.
But hey, guys, thanks to Gabe. And I'm not gonna just mention it just yet. But what we were talking about last show, there's gonna be something that we're gonna pull off that's gonna be crazy for 2 or 1?
2.
2 or 1? 2.
Yeah,
2
we're gonna
of our members. It's gonna be crazy, but we're gonna get into it. It's gonna be we'll probably announce everything right before the season starts. But you guys just stick around, man. Hit that subscribe button. Go to our IGs. It'll be RaiderNationLive IG, Coach Gravy at Gravy Top Shelf Oils, Renegade 420 on IG and on YouTube, man. Subscribe to all of those, man. Once we start getting ready for it, we're trying to get to the 1,000 mark so we can start selling these shirts, thumbnails, whatever or not. Also, yeah, we're getting really, really close here on this channel and stuff like that. So
it's at OTAs by the time the real OTAs start, we're hitting 1,000.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to shoot for. But if you guys subscribe, man, we're gonna have a little bit of something. You guys are gonna be excited, and it's not gonna be no cap, no bullshit. It's gonna be something that you guys will like, and one of you guys might be able to, or 2 of you guys, you and whoever you decide to bring, will possibly be able to get into it. It's fucking amazing, bro, what Gabe told us. And I was just like, dude, it's exciting, but we will get out there, bro.
Knock the patch out your ass with that.
Yeah, definitely. Most talented roster in a decade. Young DB at 94A. That's a good point, bro.
I think so. I think we got a talent.
Can I say right here?
We got a talented team right here, man.
Yeah. Kenna wants to talk a little bit more about it, but I know he kind of came in a little bit late, but we already talked about it at the beginning of the show. But he's saying that the Raiders need a retired Jim's jersey. I went down to the Wild Wild West talk. One of my favorite players. Check it out. Okay.
I know that they don't retire jerseys, but I mean, since that jersey's not being able to be worn anymore anyway, that would be a pretty cool tribute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? We might be able to do something like that. Maybe start a petition, like they're saying right here. Can we get a petition to retire Jim Otto's number? Yeah, I don't see why not, bro. If some of these content creators get together, start figuring out who to send it to, say, hey, we got these or whatever, we're not. Not very organized about all that right now, but that would be dope.
Like you're ever gonna use the 00 anyway again? Anyway, it's just like, why not?
Yeah, it'll be the first.
Put it like this, fellas. Put it like this, fellas. Don't you think Al would have did it already if he wanted it done?
Oh yeah. But there's a process. There's this, that, and the third. You know, what's the name?
These are different. I think it's different though. Like, because you know how it is though. Like, you know how when like they say you're not appreciated until you're gone. You know what I mean? Like that's usually how it goes. You know what I mean? And like that's when it sucks. That's how it is. You know, that's how life is and everything like that. But it's usually how it goes, bro. Nobody really gets their flowers until they're gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just.
We're good. Thank you for asking. No player is above the shield or retirement. Yeah. See, but like I mean, I don't know, man. If the number's not going to be retired, he played 15 fucking years, every single game, considered one of the.
I get that part. No, I do get that part though. Yeah. Like nobody's above the shield and all that shit. I get it. I'm just saying, like that number's never going to be used again in the whole league. You know what I mean, 00 is not allowed.
Yeah,
can't use it. It's like that's all I'm saying. It's just like, I mean, you're not going to use it anyway. And again, and it's like Otto with his name, you know, the doubles, the 2 zeros at the end of the fucking name. Like it's just like it was just something with him, dog. Like it was something different with Otto, dog.
We do that, and we could do that, Gabe. I'll just say, hey, wear a blackout uniform. Sign a petition to get a blackout uniform.
Called the Otto.
You know, no, if you want to do a petition for Otto, which I'm cool with, or players that passed away, you know, but do it to change the uniform too. You know, fucking all these people coming out with new uniforms. The Texas coming out with new uniforms.
I'm not worried about anybody else, bro. We're talking about Jim Otto being retired.
Nah, but we got a new face mask.
That's it, black face mask.
That's dope. That's fucking dope.
Drastic change, bro.
Hey,
drastic.
It is. You're gonna be able to tell.
It is, bro.
You're gonna be able to.
It is a drastic change because we've never had it different.
Nothing. It's always been the same.
Nothing. Everything's always been the same.
They did that to tack on another $300.
You don't change perfection, bro. You don't change perfection.
That's the best thing you said on live, bro.
Really? I've said a few things.
This live, I've said a lot of crazy shit there.
But I've said a few things that are. Anyways, man. We're gonna get out of here, guys. We will be live Sunday. Hopefully, Josh doesn't lag on us again. Josh, if you're watching, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Take your skinny shorts off.
Yeah, put some big regular shorts on.
Put some regular pants on, some sweats or something, you know.
But yeah, man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you just say what's up or say hashtag grounds for Gabe, you know, DJ Low, whatever you want to do, there you go. Then, you know, Gravy Bayless.
You gotta do the face, bro. You gotta do the face, bro. You gotta look like you're all fucking out of it.
Stupid. But yeah, man.
We
gotta get a song that goes like a little sad,
like the one that comes out in the middle of the night with the dogs and shit, like the fucking ASPCA shit.
Auntie, hit me up, bro. We'll see if we can work that out because I think Josh is supposed to pull up on Sunday, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, anyways, man. We always tell you guys, like we always tell you guys around these parts, man. Be thankful for what you do, God, what you don't. Don't drink and drive, and how we always end the show. Like we always do. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ray!